for.
Hi, I'm Bill McLaughlin, Editor-in-Chief of Furniture Today, with the somewhat weary staff who has just spent the last several days covering the market. And we're going to talk about some of the things that we've seen. For myself, I've seen some activity at both ends of the demographic spectrum. It seems like people are targeting aging baby boomers with a proliferation of lift chairs. The other thing is we're seeing people targeting millennials and talking a great deal about kind of restoration hardware and Pottery Barn looks with lots of aged materials and some new scale. We're just going to go around the table and kind of get a feel for what everybody else saw. Cindy, what'd you see? What's going on out there?
A couple of things really exciting. First of all, there was a lot at high end that was really phenomenal, but there were a lot of high end looks at more affordable price points, which were just outstanding, and we'll be talking more about those. And I think the other big thing is this idea of gender-friendly upholstery, and we'll go more into detail about that a little bit later on, but it's really gone from give her exactly what she wants to give her what she wants that he'll also like as well. So we'll be talking about that more in weeks to come.
Great, I like that. Tom, what'd you see?
Bill, I think this has been an interesting market from the perspective that Case Goods Resources have really done their homework going into this market. You know, for the past 6 months to a year, I think they've been studying the demographic trends showing that millennials and baby boomers alike are moving into the urban areas, which corresponds with a lot of our research too. So yes, we are seeing smaller scale, and yes, we are seeing a lot of the sort of earth tone, gray tone finishes that seem to be favored among these age groups. A lot of people I talked to were mentioning Pottery Barn and Restoration Hardware. We heard it with Stanley with their new youth collection. It looked great, product looked great.
Clint, you also talked to retailers about their favorite things at market.
Right,
What
and
were some of the things you heard?
two of the things that you just mentioned were the mixing and matching. One retailer was talking about how they used to have to do it themselves, but they're seeing more of it at market. A table with 3 different types of chairs, and that was this retailer mentioned Riverside as a good example. And as far as the accent side, Grand Home Furnishings, they were really impressed with a new upholstery line from Aria Designs, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And one of the things they loved about it was this colorful sofa, and behind it is this wall of 30 different types of pillows that you can add and mix and match.
We saw something similar at Lexington, where they had a couple of different finishes that actually could work together. So you could have a table and matching side pieces, or you had different chair options with different finishes that work together. So the other thing I think the Restoration Hardware Pottery Barn influence is really about curation.
Mm-hmm.
It's about making the choices for the consumer. So it's not really just about the look, but about kind of pre-selecting that style and taking all of those influences that are out there and compressing it a little bit so the consumer is not overwhelmed. And I think we're going to see a lot more of that going forward. I'm Bill McLaughlin with Furniture Today, wishing you good business, and I hope you recover soon from market.